Lovers, hello. This is Melissa Louise, your absolute pleasure advocate, erotic blueprint, sex, intimacy, and relationship coach. And today I want to speak to this dynamic that many couples who have children fall into, where often the woman is heard saying that her husband is like one of her children. So if she has two kids, it's like, oh my God, I've got three kids in the house. Number one, I really want to speak to that, to any women that find themselves saying that you need to stop. It is emasculating and it does not foster respect. If you continually place your husband verbally or your partner verbally in that category, especially if you're saying this in public, especially if you're making jokes about it, you will never have your man fully cherish you. It is disrespectful to him, which means he cannot come closer to you. Now, there's always two sides to an equation, two sides to, a dynamic, especially when there's two people involved. Of course, there's two sides. I'm not dismissing that there could be ways that he will need to, that he needs to show up in the relationship so that you don't feel that. And that's exactly what I'm going to speak to you about today. But you need to take responsibility for your part. And you need to also really think about that. You don't want another child in your man. You want your lover. You want your man. So we need to be taking the steps of cleaning up our side first, cleaning up, taking the steps to shift our side, the way that we're acting inside of a relationship, and be responsible for all of the things that we've let go, the things that we let go as in like we haven't held our boundaries properly, and we've allowed certain behavior, we've allowed things to get to certain points. So this is a topic that goes down a rabbit hole. I want to come back to how you can shift that dynamic. And so especially also too for men that are listening to this, if you are concerned or it's like you're troubled, is like, why does she say that? Just think about all of the things that your beautiful woman, that you love her, that your wife, that your partner that has said yes to you as her sexual partner. What are all of the things that she does in the business and that she does in the household and that she does for children? Like list all of those things, the cleaning, the cooking, the picking up, the making of the bed, the running of the errands, making sure meals are on the table before you come home, if that's all part of it, also to in business, all of the things that she does within the business to keep, support and keep and running the business. And then think about all the things that she does for you. Now, if all the things that she does for you are in that same list, the cooking, the picking up of clothes, the making of the bed, the cleaning up after you, the organization, then there is no different. The energetics is that you are just a part of the household. You are energetically in her space, just another thing that she is doing. This is where you get to make the difference. There's nothing wrong with all of that stuff happening. It's fucking awesome, especially in union and partnership when there's agreements about who's taking care of what, because that is their genius, because that is what they're fucking good at. That is what they excel at, which then contributes to the union. It contributes to the building of the business and the family and everything. It's awesome. When there's been agreements and there's been discussions, it's like, yes, I'm taking care of this and I will do this. And, we have this really beautiful relationship, the ship of relating that we're on that allows all of this to be co-created. So when one idea that I have for you, if you're in that list, it's like, man, there is no differentiation of what she's doing. Then when you walk home, how do you kiss her? How are your text messages to her? What is your sexual currency? What is the erotic space that you're building with her? And this does not take a lot of time. If you're walking home after a hard day of work and you come in and you throw things down and say, hey babe, how was your day? It's like, how many fucking times did she get asked that by you? Where is the difference? What, do a bit of breath work. Breath work is like 10 breaths. When you're in the car, on the bus, or in the Uber and you come home, really drop down before you walk in and just shake things up and walk in and go to your woman. Look at her in the eyes deeply. Give her a kiss like it's your last kiss. Give her a kiss like you fucking will mean it. And then go and have a shower or come out of the shower and just have this like 2 minutes that's different. Create the space that differentiates you from the household, from the business, from the children. And you get to make the shift. I shouldn't say have to. You get to make the shift where you come out of the category of a child, another child in the house, of the category of being part of the business. What is the difference that you're bringing into her life that demonstrates that you are her lover, that you are her man. And if you're a woman listening to this and go, yes, that's all I do, is like, I feel like I'm just doing everything and there's no differentiation between my lover and my children, then you get to have this conversation with him and say, hey, first of all, apologize for the way that you've been speaking in public or to him, putting him in the category of another child, and say, I want to shift this. I don't want that to be the paradigm that I have with you. I'm so happy to do all of these things. Of course, it's part of the agreement. It's part of what we agreed on. It's part of like co-creation of union in the household. And I need this from you. I need something extra. It makes me feel this way. Would you be willing, when you come home, they can just change up the way that we're texting, come up with ideas, ask him what he's willing to do. And it only takes a minute, 2 minutes each time that, that there's a shift, so that 2 minutes will turn to 4 minutes, or 4 minutes will turn to 8 minutes. Like, we can only go towards what we already know. So we've got to give ourselves the experience of something different so that we can keep on going towards it. So that's my handy hint this Thursday, how to get out of the dynamic of just being one of the kids. And if you're looking for support and you would like to actually dive into some incredible one-on-one coaching around relationships, around your sexuality, your sex life, your intimacy, erotic blueprint coaching, click the link below, book a call with me, and let's have a chat to see if we're a good fit. And I'd love to, have the opportunity to support you, because your excellence in your sex life ripples out into all of your life, into your business and your family and your relationship. It's so important.